Hello everyone, this is Bronicalc. The AI me's are now over, which means it's time to prepare for everyone's favorite math competition, the American Regions Math League. Now, if you haven't heard about ARML, I will include links in the description for you to check it out. It's actually really cool. One of the big things you'll notice about ARML if you decide to look into it is that it's a heavily speed-based competition. So, let's talk about how to do one older problem really quick. Let's say you're sitting in a team round, you've got 14 other people with you, and you're chosen to do one of the later problems of the 10 and that are presented. You feel pretty honored, and then you see this one. Let a and b be real numbers, such that a cubed minus 15a squared plus 20a minus 50 equals 0. And 8b cubed minus 60b squared minus 290b plus 2575 is equal to 0. Find a plus b. At this point, you may be internally panicking a little, because no one likes to solve cubics. But don't worry, it's a lot simpler than you think. Let me show you. So, it's asking for a plus b with a and b being real solutions to these. Now, if there was more than one value of a or more than one value of b, we'd have more than one answer, but it's only asking for one, so we can just safely assume there is only one real a and one real b that satisfies this. We also notice that we have a multiple of 8, a multiple of 4, and a multiple of 2. So we can do a little bit of factoring. 2b cubed minus 15 2b squared minus 145 2b plus 2575 is equal to 0. So, we notice that these two start out about the same. That'll be important later, but for now, we're going to keep struggling through this because it's actually pretty hard to figure out what to do. So, obviously we don't want to actually go through solving this. The cubic formula is a mess. But what if we do the first step? Just get rid of this squared term and make it look a little simpler. We notice that 15 is 3 times 5, which means we're going to be dealing with a minus 5 cubed, which is a cubed minus 15a squared plus 75a minus 125. Which means that this up here is a minus 5 cubed minus 55a plus 75 is equal to 0. And we can simplify it a little further as a minus 5 cubed minus 55 a minus 5. 55 times 5 is 275, so this is minus 200 is equal to 0. Now, it would probably be fruitful to try the same thing for b. So, once again, we have 15 is 3 times 5, so we're going to do 2b minus 5 cubed, and we already know what that looks like. So we got 2b minus 5 cubed minus 220 2b minus 5 plus 2,700 is equal to 0. No, just 2b. My mistake. We're not quite there yet. So, now we do exactly what we did last time. We get 2b minus 5 cubed minus 220, 2b minus 5 plus 1,600 is equal to 0. And it looks like we might actually be kind of stuck at first, because these aren't the same, so there's not much we can compare. But the numbers do appear to be multiples of each other. Negative 55, negative 220, this is just 4 times this. And 1,600 is just negative 8 times negative 200. So we've got a minus 5 cubed minus 55 a minus 5 minus 200 is equal to 0. And we've got 2b minus 5 cubed minus 55 negative 2 squared, 2b minus 5, minus 200 negative 2 cubed is equal to 0. So what happens if we divide this equation right here by negative 2 cubed? Well, then we have 1 over negative 2 cubed times this, so we can put the cube inside here, and this becomes 1 over negative 2, so we can put it inside there as well. In other words, it begins to look like this. 2b minus 5 over negative 2 cubed minus 55, 2b minus 5 over negative 2 minus 200 equals 0. And now suddenly these are basically the same, just with different variables on the inside. And since we know that both of these are real, and there's only one real solution for each, they have to be equal. So you got 2b minus 5 over negative 2. These have to be the same because there's only one real solution for each one. So then we move this over to the other side. We get a minus 5 plus b minus 5 halves equals 0, or a plus b is equal to 15 over 2. And we are done. So that was just a fun problem from an old test I wanted to share with you guys. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a comment and giving me a like. And if you want to see more like this, you can check out my channel, subscribe if you're interested in what I do. Ooh, hit that notification bell if you want. Share with friends. And I will see you all in the next video.